Come
Three.
on. Do it. Going live. Still going live. It's loading, apparently.
Nah, I think we're just talking right now out of
Yeah,
our head.
we're live. We're live.
Yeah.
Let me just refresh the stream once again. Yep, there we
Mhm.
go. There we go. 14 people watching. There we go. We're live. So let me just do the greetings and stuff. So welcome everyone to a new show. What's a show? It's not even a show anyway. To a new broadcast session, to a new stream type of our channel called Sunday Ops. It will be an attempt to create some sort of podcast feeling where we just casually sit and discuss about the latest news about Call of Duty modding and various gaming news that our community is interested in. So today we are here in Sunday Ops, which is a name, I don't know, I thought it was cool. I hope people like it. And we have two special guests. We have Snipi and Nrank, who
Cheers, boys.
both did voices for the Rooftops 2 demo. And we have the honor to have them as guests here, so we have someone to talk about. It's not just me rambling about stuff, you know, just to have someone on the other end to be able to speak for us. So I will now share the Discord screen so you guys can see the chat we're in. Let me just see if this is the right one. Okay, it's the right one. I didn't mess it up. So, introductions first. Hello, Snippy. How are you?
Evening. I'm fine. I mean, I just joined the stream and that was it. Like, otherwise, I just like woke up like 2 hours ago and I was like,
12
I'm
hours
just
ago?
gonna have to.
Wait,
2 hours.
2 hours ago? Oh, yeah, that's similar to my case. Because last night, yeah, we all spent a lot of time. We should stream that. We should stream the last night. Last night we had a fun ride. I mean, with Snippy and Rank and more people on Discord. We should have streamed it. Whoever suggested that, I think it was Yo-Yo Love. He must be on the viewer list or something. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he suggested that we should stream last night's voice channel activity, which was really fun. Anyway, so Nrank, our second guest. How are you, Nrank? Good to have you on our side.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're having a great day.
Yeah, let's hope we will keep having a great day. So, Snippy and Nrank are going to be also in the final version of Rooftops 2, if of course they still want to. They will be voicing more characters on the Russian side. So yeah, today we will try to talk about, of course, the elephant in the room, Rooftops 2 demo, which is released like a little bit more than a week ago, which is quite a good success. I'm pretty satisfied with the numbers so far, with the with how fans enjoyed it and stuff. The comments were great, the support was amazing and all, and that was cool. So yeah, more on that. We have E3 demo content we can talk about, like let's say games we saw and we liked and we want to talk about. Then we can talk about other modding news and other new stuff that we saw in the previous days and stuff like that. Anyway, you guys can just pop up and say something, comment something anytime you want, by the way. It shouldn't be just me talking, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
Yeah. So, first of all, we have Rooftops 2 demo, which many people like. Now, there are a lot of issues with demos and with releases, because these are like amateur works that aren't really, you know, polished in their full depth, because all we have is the surface of the game, and if we want to dig into it, we'll have to do a lot of work, like to edit the engine of the game, edit the core scripts of the game, like how it works, like how can you mess with it and stuff, if you get what I mean. So yeah, there were some issues, like let's say the progression system. Like I have a new progression system for those of you who played the demo. You will notice that there are teddy bears you can collect. You will notice that there are What else is there? Yeah, the level progression itself, like the mission progression. So you can see that there are some players encounter progression problems. Like you played the mod, you collected everything, yet in the menu, in the stats menu, you saw nothing. That's because some versions of the single player of Call of Duty 4, for some reason, don't really save the new variables that I created for this memory asset, like the level progression itself and the teddy bear collectible. So yeah, that's the problem with it. Like some versions of Call of Duty 4 don't really accept the custom variables that I used for it. So yeah, I don't know who was it who told me that he had this problem. There were some people, I think it was Kilik or even Bogdan, even Nikolai, who was working on Modern Operations, by the way. If you don't know what Modern Operations is, you should really look it up. It's a repolished, like he took the IW3 engine, the Call of Duty 4 engine, and he like improved it as best as he could. He brought it as close to Modern Warfare 2 as possible, like core engine fundamental changes, like I don't know, map memory limits and stuff like that, all just pushed to the edge of the engine. Like most of the ports, most of the weapon ports, like a lot of AI systems. Like he worked on many AI improvements. You can see them, the way they walk, the way they behave and stuff like that, the way they take cover. They're all just really amazing. He did a great work. So I'm just doing my part promoting his work here because I talk to him pretty often, like, and yeah, his work is great and we assist each other on stuff whenever we can, and it's great. So yeah, guys, you can say something if you want. I mean, no need to be shy.
I mean, the whole engine thing about rooftops too. It's kind of hard to, redo the engine itself once it's all compiled and whatnot. But what you did on the mod itself is just amazing. You just made it like a G mod. That's the closest thing I can compare it to, because
Yeah, thanks,
there
man.
are quite a few differences. Like, for example, the depth of field whenever you run or you shoot, or
Yeah, that was a very minor tweak, and thanks. Yeah, I appreciated that you
also
enjoyed.
and also the view bobbing. I mean, they're not really all that significant, yeah, I guess, but
Yeah, they're
because
just
other than
little
that, I don't think you have
details.
changed anything like the number of spawns that can appear at one time in a map, because
No,
you
you
cannot
can.
change the G spawn entities,
Yeah, that error, that memory error.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
But
these are just little details, that make it unique. Like you add your own paints in the game itself. Yeah, I really enjoy doing it, and of course it takes a lot of time, takes a lot of research, and I'm really grateful people like it. Like I really want to make it look like Modern Warfare 2, or a mix of Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. That's why all the weapon ports or the model ports make it look like that, which makes me happy to see that people like it already. So yeah, thanks for that.
yeah.
Yeah, so that said, we can just take a look at the Rooftops 2 demo if you guys want. I don't know if you want to take a look at
Sure,
the
why
demo
not?
again. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah, so we can just analyze things I've done and just comment on it, like a live commentary or something. The chat doesn't exist for Spee. Yeah, of course it doesn't. Well, if you have super chat, I'm joking, of course. I don't
Somebody's
demand
asking for
anyone to
sliding
pay.
mechanics. Oh yeah, Yo-Yo is asking for sliding mechanics.
Slide mechanics. Oh, who's asking for slide mechanics?
Yo-Yo.
Ghost, command, price. Oh, someone's quoting price. Yeah, let's just take a look at the chat, by the way, when we just...
Yo-Yo is asking
let's...
for the sliding mechanics,
Sliding
which, yeah,
mechanics,
I
yeah.
asked about it too.
Yeah, I
You
see
didn't
now
reply.
Yo-Yo talking about it. Sliding mechanics, yeah, it's not easy. Like, you saw the Rooftops 1 version of the slide mechanics. It was terrible. I just borrowed a script from a guy from, like, zombie modding communities. I implemented in my Rooftops thing, and it didn't work well. It was terrible. And yeah, pulling off a proper slide mechanic is not easy. However, you know who pulled it off properly? That is Bogdan, that is Nikolai, the guy who made the Modern Ops iteration of the game. So yeah, he actually pulled off a proper slide for Call of Duty 4 and a dive as well. Like you have slide and dive together in the same game as mechanics, which is pretty cool. So what he basically did is change the angle of the weapon or something whenever you slide, and his programming of it seemed very very effective to me when I tried it. It's very good. So basically, to slide in that game, to slide in Modern Operations, you have to sprint, of course, and then go to crouch. That will cause you to slide. And if you want to dive, like the dolphin dive thingy, you will have to sprint and then go to prone instead of go to crouch. Like, it's different. So you have dive and slide at the same time in the same game, like the Modern Operations game that he's preparing. And that's pretty cool. So, I have the video ready for us to watch. Let me just see if I can share the proper window this time. Okay, there we go. So, I'll just lower the music, the thing. We have, right now I'm showing the Rooftops 2 demo video that we had a few days ago. So, first things first, you can see this opening here. This opening is just a shortened version of the final version. The final version has a little bit longer, like 3 times longer boat ride, where you have a small chat between the characters, like they talk about the upcoming missions, how they feel about them, and stuff like that. In Rooftops 2, I just tried to make the character development feel like a little bit more depth to it. Like it's not like top-notch writing in any case. It's like nothing like that. But yeah, I tried to put some depth to it, just to put some more intrigue to it. So yeah, not right in here, I'll pause right here. We will see that that there are enemies here. They're supposed to be pirates. I was taking comments when I released the pre-demo, which was just this map with way less details. And some people said that they shouldn't sound Russian because it doesn't make sense to be Russian pirates, which is a very correct, note or something. So yeah, I decided to change their voices and make them sound American. You know, the American battle chatter. You know, cover fire and stuff like that. Enemies in the open and all that. So yeah, I think it's way more like generalized and non-specific ethnicity of the supposedly pirates that we see. Of course, their body models are the Russian Navy from Modern Warfare 3, but yeah, I didn't porting the what's the name? The militia from either Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3. Their materials and textures are really hard to port, so yeah, I just didn't go with it. I don't know why. It was really hard, so I didn't do it. Yeah, the older Rooftops 2 demo. So what are you guys saying, by the way? And who were the developers to? The developers of what? I didn't get the question anyway. So yeah,
the developers as a whole, I think, which is just you, if I'm not mistaken. You
of
and
the Rooftops 2, yes, of the Rooftops 2, the main developer is me. I get little help for stuff, like for minor details and stuff from here and there, but I do most of the job. Like, I do almost everything, if not everything. Like, yeah. So, what I wanted to say now is that we see those 3 people in the center here. Those 3 are supposed to be Russian, like, officers from Romanov.
higher rank.
Yeah, higher rank officer from Romanov. Like, not... Anyway, just supervisors of the pirate activity that Romanov sent here to, like, supervise the area. You can see some... like, I try to put the Romanov's men presence in this map. Like, you have mostly pirates, you fight mostly pirates, and then you see just little glimpses of Romanov's men here and there. Like, those are the ones who control pirates' activity. Because Romanov, in Rooftops 2, you'll find out that Romanov hired these pirates just to strengthen his numbers, because he lose a lot of army in Rooftops 1. Like, 6 men like took down, let's say, 300, 400 people of his army. It's like, of course it's absurd, it's not realistic, it's not meant to be realistic, it's some sort of power fantasy or something, and stuff like that. Hey Jerry, Hey, Jerry. Jerry's a cool guy. Uh, much respect to him for all the cool content he's providing us. American Spy. No, I'm not American. In no way. Pirate. Yeah, the pirate leader. Good note. So there, it's not just one pirate leader though. There are many pirate leaders. You can see here one of them. You can shoot him, but nothing will happen. You can't kill him here in this scene. So yeah, the pirate leaders actually there are many of them. You will encounter them in Rooftops 2, but I won't say more than that. You will encounter them like in the last moment you'll see the pirates in the game. Like it's just let's think of Rooftops 2 like having tiers of enemies. Like tier 1 are the pirates, tier 2 are like the standard Russian Romanov's men, and tier 3 are like these black elite guards we see here and there. And then we'll see a lot of them in Rooftops 2. And there are more tiers that I won't talk about right now because it's a little bit spoilery. So yeah, there are a couple more tiers before, after, I mean, the black elite guards of Romanov. Anyway, so, do you guys have anything to comment about all this? You know, you can
Well,
just...
it's very cramped for one, so it creates the illusion of like depth. You have no idea what's behind this whole scene, which is amazing. It actually makes those three officers that are supervising the pirate trade.
Yeah.
It actually makes it seem like they're actually going somewhere that is far away. It's not just like, oh, you can just see them despawn and whatnot.
Yeah, you can see them if you try, but yeah, as we saw yesterday. But yeah, you need to really try to glitch it. It's with normal runs, it's not easy to do it. Like you have to purposefully try to glitch it to see them despawn, like get deleted, as I like to call it. So yeah, glad you enjoyed it. So yeah, try to just drop down some lore information and details about the whole pre-demo. No, the demo itself actually. It's not the pre-demo anymore. So yeah, if we move on, you will see that Spy and Loss have this little chat just to fill in the time until they go away. There we go, they go away. You can see them sprint, you can't see them despawn. If you want, you can just stop them, make them despawn. We have this fight over here, I'll just skip it. Everyone's dead. And then we have this this crane over there, which for which Snipi made a very funny joke a long time ago. You know what I'm talking about, right? Or not?
Sunken ship.
Of course we do.
Yeah,
The
you know
sunken ship.
the sunken ship from Far Cry 3. Anyway, so we have this creek over here. The map design for this is quite it was difficult. I mean, I tried to like
Conceal everything.
yeah,
Okay.
this area actually is inspired from a real area in Greece, which I haven't been before. I would love to visit it. But yeah, I found this randomly on Google Maps and I'm like, whoa, this is very cool. Like years ago, years before I actually made it in here in Call of Duty. So yeah, it
Okay,
was
so-
this shipwreck actually exists. It's a real thing. Let me just show the ship. This shipwreck actually exists in Greece. If you go in Google and type, let me just type it in the chat. I'll type it in. If you type this in Google Maps, you will see a ship really similar to the one that I made. Of course, it's in no way accurate to the real one, but I tried my best to make it just look like it, because this whole area is inspired from that location you will find if you type what I send you in the YouTube chat. So yeah, this area, I don't know why, I just found it really interesting and intriguing area to make a map in. We have this creek over here which should be connected to the sea if we were going to make a realistic map design. Like, you know, if you have a river that ends nowhere, like here, and after the river there's a beach, like the water should be connected, but it's not, and it doesn't make sense geographically. I mean, I'm no expert in the natural order of stuff with rivers and stuff. But yeah, I think it should be more like natural if it was connected to the sea. But anyway, it is what it is now, and it's really hard to change at this point. And it's fine, I guess. So, you guys can comment, of course, on any of this. Like anything I say, you can just pop up and say something. Just comment
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
you want, you know. Okay, so moving on, we have the creek. Now, this area, some of you haven't noticed. You have. Let me just trigger the event. So yeah, you have Spee shouting enemy helicopters, get on the sides, stay on the sides of the creek, and then we have two helicopters on the back flying above us. Now, what I did here, first of all, I added those helicopters to add some sort of to make this walk less boring. Like you walk in the creek and nothing happens, and then you get to the end of it. It would be boring, right? So yeah, I added some suspense by making those helicopters fly above you and making it like less boring to walk through this creek, like have something to worry about. Let's put it this way. So yeah, and these helicopters are actually dynamic, like they don't just fly above you. If you shoot them or if you stay in the middle of the river, then they will spot you and they will lay down troops on the end of the river and on the start of the river to try and like trap you in the middle or something like that. It's just one reason to make stuff more like, you know, interesting and less boring. So let's go to the chat for a moment. We have Jerry saying thanks Speed, don't forget that Bogdan made special ops mode with tracker stuff, best time, stat system, and etc. So yeah, we know who to thank about that. Thank you for letting us know, Jerry. And yeah, indeed, Bogdan's special op is gonna have a lot of features from Modern Warfare 2, like the star progressions and all that stuff, which is gonna be really cool to see. It's gonna be like a lot like Modern Warfare 2, at least on the main menu side. It's gonna be great. I just can't wait to until it's out so we all can see and enjoy it. Speaking of which, we will have to talk about another mod that has came out like yesterday. So anyway, let's just move on with the demo to get on with it. Please say Call of Duty 2 Leon. Call of Duty 2 Leon. Yeah, it must be some random Indian guy, I think, from Discord. So yeah, we have the end of the river. In the final rooftops, in this section, it won't just cut black. You will literally go through the bushes and just play through the whole outpost until the part we just transition right now. Like here. You will play until this part instead of black screen transition, that's what I mean. John Williams, Call of Duty 4. Yeah, don't reply to our friend because I think he's trolling. So, but yeah, do whatever you want. Okay, what is that? Is there any chance you will add the M21 sniper rifle from the original Call of Duty 4? The original weapons of the game won't be really present in the Rooftops 2 campaign because I will try to mainly use weapons from Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 with some exceptions. Anyway, Modern Warfare Operations is crazy. Well, it's crazy good. Speed, do you plan to do this sneaky part at night? No, the time is not changing because there's a specific time for each mission because it's all happening in one day and there is this there is a sequential logic of it. Anyway, so yeah, we transitioned to this part, which is gonna be a lot different in the final one. The explosion will be caused from a different source. It won't be C4 planted. That's the only hint I can give you guys. It won't be C4 blowing up this area like that. It will be something else exploding this area, and it will be way more polished than what you see now. The Rooftops 2 will be secret mission. What do you mean secret mission? Anyway, I'll see if you reply that. So yeah, we have that main fight over here. Like, it's the main big fight of this level. Not much to see. Just casual fight. As you can see, I added the ammo crates. Just like Modern Warfare 2. Enemies from the front and the back. Shooting everything. Then we finish. And we go over here. This is the end of this level for the demo part. In the final, of course, we normally fight through this area, and this is basically all the end of the level. But the end of the actual level in the final one has a lot of a really interesting ending cutscene, which I'm sure you guys will love. It involves a truck That's all I can say. It's a really interesting cutscene. I'm sure you guys will love it. I won't really spoil it because it's gonna be a very fun cutscene to watch. I really enjoyed
Yeah, we're
the.
basically gonna play.
I think
We're
you
basically
should.
gonna
You've seen it.
play.
Yeah, I think you've seen it, Snippy.
I don't think I did, but still, I think we're just gonna play Auto Truck after this.
No, we won't drive the track. You won't.
Oh, we're gonna play. We're gonna play Auto Truck. That's the thing. Just doesn't want you to know that.
No, you will. You will. It will involve a track. You will not drive it. That's all I can say. So yeah. Anyway,
We
you can see
jump on
the-
the truck.
Yeah. Say again.
We jump on the truck.
Well, jump, load. We'll see. Well, it's not a big deal
Well,
actually. It's not a
climb
big
on
deal,
truck.
but yeah, it's interesting to see it. It's a little fun. It's a fun little thing to do. So, yeah, just you can see the ship in the background. Nothing much to see. And then we have the infamous "In the Interest of Time" transition, just like the original Call of Duty demo. Let's say from Modern Warfare 3. That's where I stole the idea from. Yeah, say again. I didn't hear you.
It's from every single Modern Warfare, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just a straight rip-off, you know. So yeah, the second level of the demo, the third level of the campaign, is Undercover. We see that it's another rip-off from Medal of Honor Frontline. So basically this introduction, this intro sequence with the track where you are loaded on the track is basically a new thing. I didn't make this like, let's say 3 weeks ago. This didn't exist in the original Rooftops, and it won't stay in the original Rooftops, because the way Pan enters this region is way different than the one we see here. For story reasons, I had to cut the original introduction of the level and create this new alternative introduction with the track. So yeah, there we have it, and it's pretty good because, you know, it's a little fun ride just to join the level itself. We have these two guys, we'll talk about them later. We have this guy, we'll talk about him later. And then you can see that you can actually see your player's body in this track, which is something I always like to implement whenever I can, whenever the game allows me to do it. Which is, I think it's really important, because player legs is a feature that could have easily been implemented even since Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1, if they actually cared about it. Like, yeah, I don't know, they just didn't want to do it, just didn't have it in the plans. So yeah, because in this video we won't really see these guys from close, because it's not the Easter egg video. So yeah, these two guys on the far right are the secret dialogue guys who have secret dialogues. One of them is Snipi, by the way. And I'm sure he loves the way that he said it. Like, he loves the way he performed the character. I'm sure you do, Snipi. I don't know if you have anything to comment about this.
Take his word for granted. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have Nrank. Let me just... What did I do?
Which one?
Yeah, which one? Because he's 2 times in the thing. Okay,
Yeah.
this is the main Nrank character, who is the sergeant we fight with in this level. And then we have the other Nrank character, which we can barely see in this clip. He's right behind the right parked truck. He's just sitting in the corner smoking, and if you come close to him, he just said, "Who are you? Go away, leave me alone," and stuff like that. You can
Just
try.
like the meme I told yesterday. Like on the left is it's an Nrank, and on the right it's a cooler Nrank.
Exactly. Yeah, it's 2 Nranks. It's, I don't know, 2 stripes Nrank. Anyway, Spi meets Romanian president.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just leave.
My profile picture, basically.
Say again.
My profile picture. But
Oh, yeah, it's because you have the. Yeah, I get it.
yeah, that's it.
Yes, soldier. I need your help. There has been a riot downtown
moving
from
on.
a group
As you can hear, it's Nrank himself. We just have this little chat over here. And by the way, props to the voice actor for Pan, who has been available all these years for the character. Many thanks to him. He is always willing to help with voices, volunteer for voice work, and he does a great job performing the characters. I mean, for my standards, he's a great voice actor. Even for amateurist project like this, he does great work for me. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's go. We have this little surreal dialogue about the Soviet Union and Mother Russia, and how it's like portrayed in a comedic way, like Pan is an undercover agent, he's not really familiar with the terms and stuff. And the sergeant just says, "Her," and the player's like, "Who is her?" Like something like that. Anyway, I just wanted to add some casual, everyday human feelings in this. Hero 7, that's a word we're gonna talk about later. Yeah, we will talk about the new release just later. Okay, we have the fight over here. Okay, this is an interesting fact here about the demo. The fact that I want to talk about is that this RPG that destroys the barricade throws you backwards only if you are close to the explosion. If you are far to the explosion, it will not do anything to you, because this is a scripted sequence. It's not. No, I always love this. You see, they just fly on the sky. Anyway. Oh, by the way, Snipi and Nrank, if you're watching the stream, you must be way back delayed, like 5 or 10 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, you won't be able to watch directly what I'm watching. That's the thing. So I'm thinking, what if I stream the video on our chat, and I should stream the chat on the YouTube stream? I don't know if this made any sense to anyone, but I think we should try it. I mean, after the demo.
I know what you mean. The thing is, can your internet handle it?
That's the thing. That was what I was about to question right after. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think we should.
To be honest, it's no big deal.
It's just a video, though. It's not really graphics or the CPU usage. But you know, let's not risk it. So yeah, we're basically in the city square. Not much happening. That's all I wanted to say about this level. It's not much to it. I mean, we can just skip through it, and then we go to the ending.
And I must admit that I like that before the battle you can pick the weapon.
Yeah. It's gonna be
the weapon you
better.
want to have during the battle.
Yeah, I really like to give that option in where it's appropriate, because
I think you've always did.
Yeah, not all sequences can like allow you to have any weapon you want, because there must be some specific weapon you need to use for story purposes, for like character purposes and stuff like that. Anyway, so what I was about to say is that we will have a way better weapon selection in the final Rooftops. We will actually have a fully functional class creation selection in Rooftops 2. It's not going to be like you can choose all attachments, but you will be able to choose any valid attachment combination that I have in the mod for the given sequence, because there are going to be 3 parts in the final Rooftops 2 where you will have class selection like appropriate to the level. Like, not all weapons are loaded in all levels, that's why. Anyway, so having this level finished, we have the final level of the demo, which is part of level 4, which is a small sequence of level 4 from the final release. It's really not much to it. I even have a live stream showing how I designed this place. It's pretty interesting. I really suggest that you guys watch it if you want. So yeah, it's just fighting the Task Force 99, just casually fighting. It's just like the Modern Warfare 2 feels of it are just insane. The music and I really like the outcome of it. Then you have the town, you hold the town, and then you have the credits. And that's all of it. That's a meme. We don't need this. Anyway. Okay, so that's all for the demo. That's all I had to say for the demo. If you guys want to say something else about the demo, you
Well,
can go ahead.
I just wanted to point out that this final level, like in my opinion, kind of have this original Rooftops vibe, you know, with this
Yeah.
color correction and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe
the
that's
first-
because yeah, go ahead.
The second level. That's what
Yeah.
we're talking about, right?
Prologue, the unexpected guest level. Yeah, that's indeed really similar because the skybox is sunset, the whole grass and stuff, they're all the same meshes and models. That's why, maybe. Okay, so, but if you ask me, the color correction and the color filters I used are way better than Rooftops 1, because Rooftops 1, that level, admittedly, it was boring in the first half. Like, yeah, we can all accept that, I guess. If I don't know, I felt like it was too long. Like if when I go back to it now, I was like, yeah, I was going way too slow in that level. I mean, the second half.
You just need to add a few helicopters.
Yeah, you had the helicopters. Yeah, it was the sound of the helicopters that that keep you silent. Yeah, it wasn't really well thought out. I mean, it was one of the first levels I ever made, so yeah. And I remember yesterday I showed you guys some of the very, very earlier versions of this map, which was really, really bad. Really bad. Yeah, anyway. So, next up we can talk about Hero 7, and then we can start talking about E3 events, or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a lot to say about E3. Just Battlefield and Far Cry are the only things that drew my interest. And it's funny that we don't have a Call of Duty E3 this year. I find it very funny because Call of Duty is supposed to be like at the center of attention every year, but now it's just nothing, nowhere. I don't know if I missed something in the previous years. I don't know if you guys know anything more about it, because I'm really not informed about the E3 of the previous years.
I remember that Black Ops Cold War was announced somewhere in August, September, that period of time, which is not really usual because Call of Duties were usually announced somewhere in May.
Yeah, yeah. Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And by the way, about E3, there was also one game that, well, for me, that drew my attention was Stalker 2.
Yeah, that's what I saw in the chat, and I forgot to mention. Of course, to be completely honest, my Stalker knowledge and experience is really poor, because I have played like the Stalker 1, was it? I don't remember. I played it like for 5 minutes in a friend's PC, and I was like, yeah, okay, it's cool, but I just didn't have really much to it didn't really draw my attention. Like, I don't know why. I forgot about it the day I stopped playing it in a friend's house. And yeah, I just don't have really much experience with it. I saw Metro and a friend, which Metro and Stalker, I know they're two games that are really popular in Russia. Maybe because they have a great Russian influence, and maybe even the language.
Metro is basically made by the same developers.
Yeah, that's why. And I think they're pretty good. From the little gameplay I saw and played, they were pretty good. It's just I never really just got into them, like, you know. I don't know. It's just me.
Yeah, I get it. They're kind of slow, so I can get why you don't really like them. Plus, Stalker is jank.
Oh, rare.
It's
that bad.
Well, programming-wise, it's jank because well, you basically cannot play Stalker without mods. Either mod fixes or
is it that bad? Oh, by the way, I saw the developer of Hero 7 in the chat.
There is a saying, basically, you cannot play Stalker without mods, ever.
That's absurd.
Yeah, the original versions of Stalker look kinda outdated, but with graphical mods and maybe some weapon mods, there will be a better experience, you know.
Interesting.
They're also not really optimized. I think they only use like 2 threads. So, yeah.
Really interesting.
Even if you have like a rocket of a PC to generalize the thing, I think what's gonna happen is that you're just gonna get 50 FPS regardless. It's sort of like a Black Mesa. If you ever heard of that game or played that game,
I know the Half-Life lore and stuff. I just never really played the full game. I've just watched it.
It's basically that in terms of optimization. You basically have a passion project. You really love that game. You really like to express your ideas in that game, or in the case of Black Mesa, you want to show the people what you saw in Half-Life like 22 years ago, I think it was. But yeah, you've got an engine, a base engine to start with, but it's very old. It's not really
I remember the
designed for
graphics.
new
I
computers.
remember the graphics, and
Because, for example, Black Mesa looks phenomenal for a source engine, but it's not optimized like almost at all.
I
must say.
Yeah, like for example, then the final levels in the alien planet, which is not really a planet, but anyway, graphically they are awesome, but yeah,
you
in
talk
case of
about Half-Life 1,
optimization,
right?
no, I
Yeah.
mean Black Mesa.
Black Mesa
yes.
is basically Half-Life 1 remastered, but yeah.
Oh, yes, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I remember the lore a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, so what I was saying, that graphically they are very, very great, but in terms of optimization, they can stutter, lag, or even crash.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, we also saw this before, like games with serious optimization problems and stuff like that. We're all familiar with it because games are made from people, and people can never make something perfect. Like, it's hard to create something, even if you are a whole studio. Like, making a perfect game in terms of systems and the technical part of it. That's what I want to say. It's really hard because communicating with a computer on handling a lot of assets, because video games are basically interactive applications. That's all they are. They just have a lot of interactions in them and a lot of assets to handle at the same time. And it's extremely hard to balance all these if you are a human, because it's hard for us to fully comprehend every or fully remember every side of the digital project that we have created. That's why we have problems like this. And it's always the limitations of the engine itself that we created or we used. Because,
because they're old and they're
that too,
they're
yes.
thought out for, I don't know, 2 threads or maybe 4, if anything.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, so there you have it. That's a familiar story that we all know. The glitches, the performance problem, the performance
I'm
is
not
all
saying
that
the
stuff.
developers are like, to blame for that.
Yeah, totally. I mean,
They're old engines. You have to stretch,
exactly.
a lot of
Exactly, yes. It's just like making Rooftops 2, because I use an old engine, Call of Duty 4, and I have tried to do stuff that are way beyond its reach. Like the second to last level from Rooftops 2 is the biggest level of it all. I reached a serious memory error that, like, it was a couple of years ago, and I had to like cut the level in half. I was like, it's not gonna be able to run as a full level because it wasn't the greatest level ever. Like, I've seen bigger levels than this, but it was the amount of assets that I was loading and the amount of map detail design that was there at the same time that forced me to cut the level in half. Of course, in the modern operations, if I were to use this engine, this new updated engine that Nikolai did, then I would easily add the map as 1, because the memory limit for the map load memory is way richer, to say it like that. So yeah, But yeah, I really want Rooftops 2 to be accessible in the everyday Call of Duty 4 player instead of forcing them to download a new exe file just to run a new story. I want it to be accessible to anyone who has Call of Duty 4. That's why. Of course, it would be way better if I used an iteration of modern operations, because I would be able to balance variables, custom variables, and stuff like that way easier. Not to mention the extremely useful and helpful uh, memory limit upgrade and all that I've mentioned a lot of times. So yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, with that in mind, I hope Stalker 2 is much better. I really
yeah.
hope. I actually I think I'm gonna pre-order it.
For
As
all
far
the
as I
Stalker
know, it
fans,
uses a different
I
engine.
wished it as well. I wish it as well to all the Stalker fans.
As far as I know, the Stalker 2 uses a different engine.
Well, it should.
Yeah, they should exactly. I mean,
I think it's an real engine.
which Unreal though? Because we have Unreal 3, Unreal 4, and is Unreal 5
Well,
a thing?
I don't know. I know it's an real engine, but which version? I don't really know.
Interesting. Okay, let's just jump to the comments for a moment. Let's see what people say. We have Nikozoren 5, our yesterday companion, just like Engines Limited, because they might be, for example, OOP. You mean OP? Like overpowered, or I don't know what you mean. So that's a performance limit for projects that require thousands of... Yeah, of course, it makes sense. ECS part... Okay, that's way too technical. Okay, what kind of tourists are we talking about? Yitmaster. Where did Yitmaster talk about tourists? Okay, I'm skipping that. Speak and I donate to you. I believe that people directed you to the donate button right on the bottom. So the tourist captured cage in my... What in the name are you all talking about? Dread Havoc. I just hear Spee saying he's pushing the Call of Duty 4 engine to its limits and beyond. Yeah, I reached the limits of the engine. I didn't push the limits. Like, I can't upgrade the limits myself. OOP, object oriented. Oh, yes, object oriented programming. Yeah, like C++. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. What are you laughing at? Wait, what? Yeah, I don't understand what the Gitmaster talked about. Anyway, yeah, I know you're here. I know you're here, bro. Spee, make Call of Duty 4 in Unreal Engine. That would be epic. Yeah, that would also be a lot of work and a copyright problem. So yeah,
Basically, you need to make a lot of things from scratch.
Oh, tell me about it. I know someone who attempted to make a Call of Duty clone in Unity, but it's still like a lot of work to do. We have Stanby joining the chat. Welcome to Stanby. He is a great guy helping us with map ports. He does very good map ports. He likes to port maps from later Call of Duty games or even the same Call of Duty to Call of Duty 4. Like, yeah, it's a long process that deserves respect. Yeah, of course, it's not only C++ that's object oriented. I'm talking to Nico's Oren 5. So yeah, can I donate 100 solar? I guess you can't donate solar, but you can donate dollars. I don't know. Anyway, veteran. Making Call of Duty game would be quite difficult with Unreal Engine, since Call of Duty games are built specifically on their own engine. Not necessarily. You can easily simulate Call of Duty mechanics in other engines. You just have to know what you're doing. I am in no way an engine expert or an engine programmer. I'm barely even a proper programmer. Like, I understand programming some specific languages, and that is not to their full extent. Like, yeah, that's it. Is John Williams really Mustafa? We need to confirm that. We need to cross-reference that. Anyway. So next topic. What would you guys like me to talk about? Like, we have the Hero 7, we have Battlefield 2042, we have Far Cry 6. Those are our 3 topics for the next part. Which one should we start first?
Maybe we should start with like, I don't know, Battlefield.
Let's go with Battlefield. Yep. Let's go with Battlefield.
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 Battlefield. Okay, so what do I think about Battlefield 2042? I don't know. I have to play it. So what I didn't really understand, is it going to be a maximum players of, like, they said the player maximum amount is gonna be like enlarged or something, like up to 12,
128. 128.
yeah, 128 versus
But it's gonna
128,
be
right? Is that
it's
right?
gonna be 128 for the current gen consoles, and for the other gen it's gonna be 64.
Oh boy, that sounds a lot of people. Just like the trailer showed, like tons of people. That's interesting. I'd love to see that.
And the maps will be a lot larger.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
I
that
hope
as well.
because there's only 9.
Yeah, I saw comparison of the maps they'll have versus older Battlefield maps like Alamein from the first Battlefield game. It was very interesting to see how big they are. Yeah. So basically, yeah, I personally don't think I'll buy it. I mean, I don't even buy new games at all. Like, I don't play new games, so I don't buy them. Like, I only watch
saw
what
some
they do,
people-
and I just hang back and say, okay, that looks good, then just well done. Or I don't like it, just or something like that. I don't know.
I saw some people being very upset about the fact that it doesn't have a single player campaign, which
Yeah,
I mean-
it's buggy. It's bugging me, and that's what I want to say. But yeah, I don't really care about Battlefield campaign anymore. Like, yeah, the only Battlefield campaign I really liked is Battlefield 1 and maybe even Battlefield 3 as well, but I have my complaints about them. We've talked about them before in my server. Yeah, I don't really want to get into it. Just
2 of my favorites are Bad Company 2 and
Oh, yeah.
BF1.
Yeah, Bad Company 2 was great as well. Yeah, I forgot about it. I forgot it existed. But yeah, it's great. It's
Yeah.
great. I remember it. I really like the open world level. Like, you have that wide open desert area, and you can ride the bike. It wasn't bike. It was a buggy. I think that's the vehicle. It was a buggy. You can carry your squad around in the desert, and you can have 3
Oh, yeah.
objectives to complete. That was pretty cool. I like that. Bad Company duos. Bad Company duos. Yeah, Bad Company 2 was great. I really liked it. Yes. I'm really disappointed that they didn't do a sequel, because they teased the sequel at the end, if I remember correctly. Not sure.
Oh yeah, at the ending there was a something like a hint that there will be another Bad Company game, but there was a rumor that the first Bad Company would be remastered, but
I never played that. I don't know. why.
well, of course, because it's
It
from
once.
consoles.
Oh!
Yeah. It's console only, so that's why.
That
I've only played it
sucks.
like once at a friend because I didn't have I think it's an Xbox exclusive, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Or maybe
That
maybe
sucks.
Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah.
PlayStation?
I don't really know about being
PlayStation
exclusive
3, right?
to Xbox.
PlayStation 3 and PlayStation
Yeah. No,
Xbox
it's
360, I mean.
PS3 and Xbox 360. Yeah.
Yeah, the classic age, yeah.
I thought it was just for Xbox, but I've been proven wrong.
I don't really know myself. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
we've all been wrong before.
Yeah, on the topic of 2042, it looks great.
Yeah, of
And
course.
I hope for the maps to be large because there's only like 9
yeah.
at launch.
The limited
If I'm not-
playable area, yes.
So yeah, 9 maps are gonna get old really fast. But if the maps are like packed with content, that I mean,
I get it.
for example, buildings that you can destroy, or if you can somehow change, like, well, you cannot really change the weather out of the blue, but I don't know, cause some like
Yeah.
electrical whatever, electrical hazards, so that one part of the map is not accessible for a limited time or whatever. They could actually pack the maps with things to do in them, it would be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like the looks of it. Like the way it looks, the way they design stuff. They look pretty cool, and it's not the futuristic game that you're like, whoa, super lasers and crazy robots. You have the dog robot. I wish there was a lion robot. But yeah, you know the joke.
Yeah, I can say that graphics are great, but I hope the gameplay will be as great
Yeah,
as the
that's the most important part, of course.
I mean, I like the grappling hook. I'm a sucker for grappling hooks.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. For example, Just Cause games, I really liked it.
Oh, yeah.
Mechanics were great.
So they would actually implement the grappling hook as well as they did in the trailer. It would be amazing.
Yeah, I don't really remember how it was in the trailer, but I remember that it existed. And I think the first game where I saw grappling hook outside of Just Cause, I think it was Advanced Warfare the first time I saw it. But it was just a one single player level mechanic that it was never used before, which is sad.
It was two.
Because yeah, Call of Duty likes to do that, like create features and mechanics for one specific reason, and then just scrap it away and don't use again.
That's the quote-unquote formula of Call of Duty. It's basically you implement something that makes that Call of Duty game unique.
Yeah,
and then
I know this for a fact because that's how Rooftops will work sometimes. Like, you have the train level, and the train has itself has been designed in a way to fit in this specific level, because there is no dynamic train system. Like, the train is just an illusion that makes you think that the train is moving. I mean, we will talk about that when Rooftops 2 finally comes out. Because also about September, everyone's talking about the September main release. It's an estimated release, by the way, guys. I really hope and wish we have the mod ready until then, but I can't make any promises. I have committed myself to do it. I will do my best to do it, but real life comes in the way. We have stuff to do, and the cinematic parts are not easy, and we really have to figure out how to make proper voice editing. And we do have already improved the voice quality with the new microphone I have, and with having more voice actors and voice editor helpers, but we're still working on a way to make the voices be as best as possible. Like, we're close to it, we're getting into it, but it needs more research to get there. And let's hope it won't take too much time, because the months are passing by and we're getting closer to the release, and the cinematics are still under construction, and we have to revise the whole dialogue script and make sure there are no mistakes, because to be honest, I didn't revise the demo. There were some spelling mistakes that I was just release the demo. I don't care, just demo. So yeah, there's that. That's about it.
QA for that. Nice.
Yeah, I just went with it. I want the demo out of the way so I can focus on Rooftops 2. I mean, I guess that's a noble excuse, if I can say that.
Back to 2042 and the grappling hook. You were talking about how it's implemented. Well, I saw that it was physics based. Like, to give you a proper example, in Advanced Warfare, when you use the grappling hook, it was basically a way to go from point A to point B in a straight line.
Yeah.
But it seems like in Battlefield, it's more like you can swing from the grappling hook and get some momentum and go like farther away from the point you were anchoring to.
That's cool.
That's how I saw it, at least.
Yeah, we'll see when it comes out. When was the release date, by the way, of Battlefield?
Somewhere in the I don't know, can't remember. Somewhere in
sometime
in the future. When it's like when people were asking about Rooftops 2 like consequently all the time, like I was like, in the future. When will it come? In the future, sometime, for sure.
When it's ready.
When it's ready, yeah, because of course it is really likely to be delayed until October, but we will see. We will see, guys. I just hope it's ready for until September. So yeah, I really hope so.
It will be released in October.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see that. It's either September or October. I don't think we'll go much further than that. I don't think so. It actually will take place if we release it around the start of November, where it actually takes place. It will be like 10 years after the event of the mod itself. It will be funny. Like,
Yeah, somebody's asking if you made the train model.
the train model, or wait.
Yeah,
Let me
did you
just-
make the train model or was it cut or something? Some Kate
Oh,
Gonzalez.
there we go. Did you make the train model, or was it cut or something? No, I designed it myself in the editor. You can design it's not really prop, it's not really model, it's geometry done with the editor. The wheels themselves, they are the only model part of the train. I don't have you seen the train model before? Like, I'm talking about the engine. I'm talking about the front engine, of course. The carts, the transport carts, like the supply carts, they are from the game. The flat wooden trucks, these are the wagons. These are mixed models and mixed geometry from me. And the passenger wagons, they're all made by me, of course. That's all there is. Call of Duty 4 Rogue One. Call of Duty Rogue One. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if I make the deal. Rogue is just a far-fetched dream. I don't know.
The deal.
The deal. I don't even know if I'll do the deal. I think Rooftops 2 is gonna be good enough to, like, not make us want the deal. Like, it will be... I will try to make it like a super production, like a movie, like you feel like you've watched a very, very, like, action-packed, story-driven
It's your swan song.
movie. Wait, what? Song?
It's the swan song, basically.
Song. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Swan song is basically your last project on the engine. That's what
Not
a swan song means.
sure. Not sure with that. Yeah, not really
Before you
familiar with it.
last thing you do before you leave that thing.
Yeah. I think I get it now. Okay. So where's our chat? Here's our chat. Let me just go back to our chat. I'm just swapping the things. There we go.
It's like, you what? We need the deal.
Stop Rooftops 2. Start the deal. Cancel Rooftops 2. Oh no. All those years for nothing. Deal full.
We don't care. Scrap the Rooftops too.
Yeah. Actually, Rooftops is going to be way better than the deal. Yeah, I said it. I'm joking, of course. If I was to make the deal, it's just the amount of work and time that I have to put in it. It's not as big as Rooftops 2, but it's about the thing that I still have to work on Call of Duty 4. And I really want to move on. I really want to do something that actually earns money to me. Like, yeah, it's, that's what I want to say. What can you do? So yeah, Bine, or Kenda, whatever, suggest that we talk about Far Cry 6. I think it's time we move on to Far Cry 6.
Shall we?
So yeah, it has dogs. That's already a con. Yeah.
Yeah, Far Cry has always been the over-the-top game. You know,
the open world
the
power
first one
fantasy.
The first one started with normal enemies, then it went on straight up to aliens, and I was
really? I never played Far Cry 1. I never seen it either. I've seen clips
not
of it.
necessarily aliens, but
Yeah, I think I don't think it's open world as well. They say it's normal single player.
It's huge, but it's not open world.
Single player, right?
Yeah, it's a huge map. That's the whole thing.
Okay, I think I get it. Yeah. It's
yeah,
like
Far Cry 6.
it's like Call of Duty Rogue, a huge map with one mission. Okay, it's not gonna be like that, but anyway, if we were to make it. Anyway, anyway, what
Far Cry
guns
6.
will be confirmed in Rooftops 2? To be honest, I would like to see M4A1 sub mod make an appearance in any stealth mission. There are not many stealth missions, by the way, in Rooftops 2. We cancelled the stealth missions the moment we saw level 2 of Rooftops 1. There is a video about all weapons of Rooftops 2. I mean, it's okay, it's fairly new. It's fairly new. But yeah, you can so Dread Havoc, you can just Google on YouTube, or you can search Call of Duty 4 Rooftops 2 weapons. You will surely find the video I'm talking about. And it's not the demo weapons, of course. Anyway, so Far Cry 6. Before I say my take, what do you guys want to say about it?
It looks amazing for one, graphically, and the story is interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always had a thing for Cuba, and
yeah, it's pretty
cool. Also
like
the weapons. The weapons are. I didn't think they would actually think to, to implement such abstract weapons. I have no better word for it.
Yeah, like the handmade, like the garage-made weapons. That's what you mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really a
I
sucker
mean, we
for
still
these.
have the classic weapons, the M16s, the AKs, and it's good that they actually stay with a thematic. They're in Cuba basically. There's gonna be guerrilla warfare every step of the way.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I really like the setting they chose. I mean, I like the Cuba setting. I like the culture they're gonna address, the enemies, the over the top dictator who is played by this very cool actor. Was the slaughter to your satisfaction? The Breaking Bad bad guy who also played
Thing, which is Giancarlo Esposito. Yeah, that's the one.
Esposito or whatever.
Giancarlo Esposito. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, pretty cool. He's great. He seems great.
Too, so yeah.
I know, and yeah, I don't know what they'll do with the characters. Of course, it maybe we don't know if the characters are shit. We don't know that. We'll see in the way. We'll see. I don't know. I just hope it's fine. So yeah. About that now, I personally liked it so far. It's good that our character talks once again, because I'm really a sucker for talking character, player character. Yeah, I don't mind that they did the what's the is it gender or sex? I don't know anymore. The sex swap or whatever. I don't know anymore really. So yeah, I don't mind. It fits the narrative. I mean, it's a game that can support that. You can play others, female or male. It doesn't really matter, because you have World War II games where you had like female fighters in only specific fronts, and if you wanted your game to be historically accurate, you couldn't just do anything. But if it's a futuristic or a modern game, it really can support the dual sex choice for players. So it's fitting. It's not something that
we
breaks
haven't
the
really
lore.
seen much of the story and how the main character interacts with people and whatnot. We've just seen weapons and the setting itself.
Yeah, I really like the comeback of some weapons. I really like that Far Cry. Since Far Cry 4, they keep adding MG42, and I really love that. Like, this weapon, I don't know, I enjoyed it so much in Far Cry 4. Whenever I see it in the new Far Cry, I'm like, dude, yeah, I like that.
The weapon that made me laugh like uncontrollably was
the disc
the Macarena one.
Yeah, I knew.
The one that could see this, the Macarena.
It's supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be a joke gun, of course.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, I don't really get the logic behind it. Like, why would you have a CD disc speaker while you sneak behind enemies and you want to be silent. Like, it's not working for stealth. That's what I want to say. Like, you will hear a random Macarena song coming from behind the bushes, and you're like, "Who is there? What is this sound?" And then you get slaughtered by the disc. What the frick?
It makes me think that Macarena is such a common occurrence in there that they just they're playing it again.
The song is
They have
classic as
no idea it's gonna be like their final breath. Last thing you hear is Macarena, which is
Yeah, that's great. Rooftops 2 is not real. That's what Binu says. Well, Rooftops 2 is a lie. The cake is a lie. Portal.
yeah. There's just some pre-rendered images of it.
Yeah. The snow. I really want to prepare a reveal trailer so I can finally reveal the snow mission publicly, because there is a snow mission there. I said it, but it's gonna be very unique. Like, it's gonna have its own thing. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's gonna have its own thing. And I really want to reveal it with the story trailer, which I have. I have planned it in my mind. I just don't really have a clear path for it. Like, I need to find the music for the middle part of it. Like, there are three parts of the trailer: the introduction, the main part, and the ending. And I don't have music for the main part. That's my problem. And now every music you want to use is copyrighted. I was lucky with Rooftops 2 demo trailer. For some reason, it didn't get copyrighted. Like, I don't know why. And I'm glad for that. So yeah, I'm really skeptical about what music I'm gonna use, and yeah. Anyway, back to Far Cry 6.
On the topic of Far Cry 6, yeah.
Yeah, let's go back to Far Cry. I keep
Yeah,
I keep digressing.
Project, yeah, we get it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know. Let's see, Far Cry 6. I like how it's gonna have urban, like, locations, like big town, big city, places like that. That's gonna be cool, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, Far Cry 5 is my current favorite Far Cry just because of the gameplay itself.
Infidel.
Far Cry 5 is a buggy mess, at least on PC. I've had a friend of mine that said there aren't nearly as many bugs on PS4. And but yeah, those are not like bugs that make you go, "Oh, come on, what is this? I cannot play it." It's actually the bugs that, for me at least, make the game so fun to play.
Oh yeah,
you know?
I didn't know there were so many bugs for it.
Well, I'm kind of over exaggerating, but the whole thing is that there's like bodies flying around, and sometimes you can bug out the parachute where it just bounces you off of a wall. I don't know why that happened once to me, but
interesting.
But otherwise, the thing I want to be changed, at least from Far Cry 5 to 6, is the amount of enemies at once, because there's a lot.
That'd be really good.
A lot of enemies in Far Cry 5.
That would be really good, because I don't know. I think indeed the enemy count is gonna be increased in places like, let's say, outposts. I think they're gonna have like more enemies than usual.
Well,
because
yeah,
new game, new engine, new improvements and stuff.
I can get if you have more enemies like in a constricted area, but with Montana's setting and the whole Falls End is in crisis and whatnot. Thing is, there's a resistance. There's a resistance in there, like in the middle of the map, at least in John's region. Yeah, and they're like in the middle of the sector, but I have no idea how they're actually surviving every single day, because unless you liberate the whole region, there's gonna be enemies flooding everywhere, and I'm not joking.
Wait, floating?
Flooding.
Like levitating or something?
Flooding.
Yeah, I get it, but how? What? How is this
four.
happening? That's weird. Interesting.
It seems
It's
like
gonna
you
be-
guys know a lot about Far Cry. Because I'm just sitting here listening to you guys, drinking my Pepsi, because I haven't really played any Far Cry games.
Cheers.
Well, yeah, I was about to comment on your silence. I was like, at this point, Nrank is just the backup person to talk about. Or something.
Yeah, I don't really play Ubisoft games. Wait,
That's
it's
fine.
but Far Cry is Ubisoft, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like the
So
Assassin's Creed with guns and
yeah,
first person.
I get it. Yeah,
Although I
like
haven't played Assassin's Creed.
I played like all the Assassin's Creed, and the last the last Assassin's Creed game I played was Assassin's Creed Origins,
Oh, that's fine. I think it's pretty fun.
and I tried to play Rainbow Six Siege when
Oh, I tried that.
I
I
was
tried that a
at
long
my
time
friend's
ago.
place. Yeah, Rainbow Six Siege still feels very different from Call of Duty or
Oh, it is.
Battlefield.
It is. Yes, it
Well,
is.
100%
It is an
is.
entire different. You could
I've
you
been
could say
playing
a
it
different
since
genre. Or
I've been
something.
playing it since the beta, and it has changed a lot along the
Yeah,
way.
I didn't know that. I didn't know
A
that.
lot.
I only played it like, was it a week or a weekend that it was for free? I tried that at this period and I really liked it, but I didn't buy it. I didn't really buy it, but I remember it was
Yeah,
very fun to play.
it's very time consuming and nerve consuming, especially if you're playing casual. But
Oh, I believe that. Yeah.
Well, any game nowadays is time consuming.
Tell me about it. For sure.
true, but you're basically telling yourself, okay, one game, and then that game just ends up taking like 30 minutes or 35 minutes. When, for example, you have to go somewhere, I don't know, you're going out for a beer, and then you say, I just have time for one game. And then that game just takes on forever. That's why I'm saying it's time consuming, because every single time you play a game, you're killing time.
Oh, well.
But in this,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. Indeed. It's just time to go by. I don't know. Haven't got that deep in it. So yeah, if you
Yeah,
liked Assassin's Creed and Rank, you will really love Far Cry games. I mean, at least from 3 and later.
Oh yeah,
No,
Far Cry 3 is
what did I
fantastic.
say? Why did I say that? 2 is great. Far Cry 2 is great as well.
It
We shouldn't
is,
exclude
but
it.
I don't know. 3 for me is
3 is the peak indeed. And I think 4 took everything 3 had and just maxed it out to perfection. Like, yeah.
Yeah, maybe
2
I
is
will
great as
play
well.
these
2
games
is very
eventually.
classic. Like, yeah, but it has a lot of walking. Like, you have to walk a lot. It's good though. It's good. It has
Problem with-
good memories for me. Far Cry 2. It's good memories. Anyway, just go ahead.
thing with Far Cry is that you have to, at least up until Far Cry 5, you had to turn on the towers, you know? Now the tower mechanic is gone, which thank God. But
Yeah, I didn't really bother about it. I never really.
I just didn't like to see the map, you know, blurred out. That's the whole thing. That's why.
Yeah, the
That's
map
the incentive.
exploration thing. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I didn't like to
You
see
want
the
the
map.
map ready to be explored, like not unlock the maps themselves. I get it. I get it. I understand that. They could use some sort of system like Far Cry Primal. I don't know if you played it. I haven't played it.
No.
I've watched it, and I think the map reveals itself as you explore it or something. I'm not sure. I haven't played
Well,
it.
yeah, that's the case for Far Cry 5 as well. Though, so they just
There we
yeah.
go. Yeah, I didn't know.
And
that.
also one thing I loved about Far Cry 5, but I don't think it's gonna return in 6, is that you can complete the story in the order you want. So you've got 3 regions in Far Cry 5, and you can take them down
I know
whichever order you want.
I remember that, yeah.
But I'm not really sure since we have only one antagonist. Or
we will see what they
they could actually implement multiple, like, you know, generals and whatever for El Presidente.
Yeah, I get it. Like, yeah, I don't know what we'll have. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah, they might actually implement the whole You gotta take this guy down, then this guy down. What I would like to see is a system like in Shadow of Mordor. When you have to take down the generals so that you can progress the story further.
Yeah, I get it. That's pretty interesting. It's like Far Cry 4 introduced that in the first. It's the first game that introduced that. Like you had the 3 generals, and you had the boss himself, Pagan Min, and it was like you had to take out the 3 generals first, and on this side note you had the fortresses for each general. And yeah, it was somehow the beginning of that 3 generals before the boss thing. And I think in 5 they actually improved that, and now in 4, in 6, I don't know if they go with it again. We'll see. But yeah, it's an interesting mechanic, like to gradually get closer to the bad guy by destroying his top generals and stuff like that.
Yeah, but like I said, I would really like to see a system like in Mordor, but I'm not really sure it's gonna happen.
I get it. Okay, I think we've got enough Far Cry. Nrank is getting rusty. He's like, oh, what am I doing here?
Not even the Pepsi can keep him away from this.
Not even
By the way,
Pepsi.
do you like Pepsi or Coca-Cola more?
Oh, Pepsi for sure.
Red
I don't
Bull.
know. I feel Coca-Cola is way too overrated. It's too mainstream for me to like. I prefer Pepsi.
Red Bull is better. Change my mind.
What do you say?
Red Bull is better.
I don't drink energy drinks. I don't like them.
Me neither.
I'm not good with caffeine. I'm not good with caffeine at all.
It actually makes me fall asleep for some reason.
Yeah, it's most of the people who are like super like who had a lot of caffeine in their life. Their body just accepts it as something like a sleep medicine or something or whatever. I don't know how it works, but
never had a lot of caffeine in my life.
Yeah,
and
well,
the
maybe
first
it's
time I
just
actually
genetics.
drank
I don't know.
coffee, I was like, I want to sleep.
It always depends on the type of caffeine you're getting. Some drinks are not the same though. And I personally, in terms of cola, the cola brands, there is a cola like called green cola or something. I don't know if that exists abroad.
I know.
I don't know if it's a Greek
I've had it when I was in
product,
Greece.
but yeah, I really like I really like it for some reason more than anything else cola related. Anyway, that's just way out of our topic, but I don't care. It's just fun to talk about.
It's just talk. So what?
Yeah, we don't care. It's a casual talk. It's nothing. Also, I'm seeing our viewer count go way below the average. So yeah, we could be wrapping it up in a moment. Like we can talk about the Hero 7, the upcoming Hero 7, then we can just wrap it up.
Maybe. What about SM2?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Let's go with SM2 right now. I don't know about it. What can you guys teach me about it?
Nrank,
well,
please?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it seems like you're gonna have a lot of stuff from different Call of Duties, like a lot of different maps, different weapons. Like, let me see the last gameplay video I saw.
So it's basically a Modern Warfare 2 engine tweak that brings new maps, new weapons, and new game modes and mechanics to Modern Warfare 2. It's somewhat like a client, right? Like a new client. Like we have IW4X and IW6X.
Yeah.
And S1X and stuff like that. Too many X's. But yeah.
Yeah,
I get it.
It's something like a compilation from the best Call of Duties, like Call of Duty
Call
Online.
of Duty Online, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, all those bundled together or something, right?
Yeah, if you take into consideration that Call of Duty Online is will be shut down soon, which is very sad because I really wanted.
I heard about that. Yes.
I really wanted to play it, but you're gonna get through a lot of pain signing your account and then playing with a high ping.
Yeah, exactly. And even the campaign they have, you are playing online. The campaign is like online. You have to be online to play it, which makes sense because it's called Call of Duty Online. So even the campaign is like,
Yeah.
you have to be online to play it, and you actually have ping during the campaign and lag, which is
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know what
So
they were
yeah.
thinking about this. I have no idea what they were
So
thinking.
yeah, it has a lot of different weapons, and the last gameplay reveal they
Yeah.
revealed in their YouTube channel, it was a dome map from
Yeah, I remember.
Modern Warfare 3.
That's
It
cool.
has a lot of different weapons from Black Ops 4, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 1,
Even Black
Black
Ops
Ops 2,
4? Wow.
Black Ops 4, yeah.
Wow.
And also multiplayer music, as far as I know, it's also from Black Ops 4.
Oh, come on. Why do they ruin it now? That sucks.
Why?
I don't know.
Well,
Black
you
Ops
can.
4, I don't find the music of it. Like, the music, the weapons, the art style. I'm not really into it personally.
Well,
Anyway, that's just me.
yeah, you can say a lot of different stuff about Black Ops 4, but in my opinion, the soundtrack from Black Ops 4 was great.
I really need
Oh,
to
yeah.
hear it again. I don't remember it on the top of my head right now.
Well, yeah, because it was Jack Wall's soundtrack, the one who wrote soundtrack from Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and even
Well,
from Black Ops Cold War.
Black Ops
The
4's
MP ones,
multiplayer
the
theme is
MP ones
basically
for Black Ops series are pretty cool. The MP menu music, they're pretty
Yeah,
cool.
and
Black Ops 4's
also,
MP.
and yeah,
Go ahead.
the another feature of a SM2 is that you can it has a music player which
Oh.
allows you to play whatever menu music you want.
That's
It
really
has
good.
a tracks from a different Call of Duties, up from Call of Duty 4 to Cold War.
That's really cool. That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So the big question is, do they have the unused Call of Duty Ghosts menu music for multiplayer? No, I don't think they do.
Doesn't go unused. It was used like once for like.
Exactly, that's what I
month?
mean. That's what I mean.
But I remember that Modern Warfare 2 had the newest multiplayer theme, something like that.
No, I don't think they had. I mean, most of their themes were in the main menu where you select Spec Ops multiplayer, single player. That's where they had like a long main menu music.
COD 4 had another menu music like in the development versions.
I don't know that. Yeah,
I
I
think
remember.
I
I remember seeing that. I remember a video
I think I
showing
have it
that.
somewhere here.
I don't think it's in the menu files, in the game files, I mean. But I think it exists in the beta versions. Yes, I've seen this somewhere before. Yeah.
I think I have the song somewhere in here. I have no idea. But
Yeah, it
I'm not
should
gonna
be on
play
the
it, of course.
internet somewhere in a video or something or whatever.
Well, I think it's actually available online. So if anyone is interested, just YouTube it out.
Yep. Okay.
So,
pretty
yeah.
cool. Pretty cool.
So yeah.
Oh, I just saw this. Coca-Cola Espuma. I love this kind of videos, like the over-the-top deformation deep fry and the sound like Coca-Cola Espuma.
So
then-
to wrap
yeah.
up the SM2
SM2,
topic,
yeah.
I can say that, in my opinion, this is very ambitious thing that will come up, I hope, soon, because they don't have any estimated release dates. So yeah, I hope it will.
Yeah. It will be pretty interesting to see.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be something like RW4X, like you download the client and stuff like that. I think it's gonna be like it.
It's gonna be like it,
Yeah.
because you're gonna have a copy of Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, that's cool. Because I have one.
As far as I know. Yeah, me too.
It's a good thing I have one. So the problem is that I don't have any space on my discs because I keep the 40 spare gigabytes for recordings and uploads, and I do have a long series of no-clip videos to record. I'm like halfway through Modern Warfare 2. I've recorded every level until like the Exodus map, and now I have to record everything else, and it's gonna take time. Like it takes space on the discs that I don't have, and I need a larger disc to do it. Shit.
Please donate.
I even want to download S1X, but I don't have space for it. It's like 70 gigabytes, 70, 80, whatever.
Yeah, like any modern
yeah.
game right
yeah,
now.
Yeah, of course. Even if I wanted to buy Cold War or Modern Warfare 2 2019, it would be a pain in the butt because they're like, I don't know, 100 gigabytes, 150.
If you want the campaign and the included Warzone for Modern Warfare 2019, because no other way, you're actually off. I think you're just like 120 gigs off.
Yeah.
28 or something like that.
Yeah,
because
I know.
Warzone itself is like 70, which, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
It was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, I know. I need like 1 terabyte, a new 1 terabyte disk, just to fill in all the gaps, or something like that. It sucks. So for now, I have the C drive and 2 additional drives, 1 SSD and 1 standard hard drive. And the hard drive is like 300 gigabytes, just 300 gigabytes. The SSD is quite big. I think it's 1 terabyte, but it's almost full. I think it's 1 terabyte. So yeah, that sucks. So 9 viewers, we're stuck in 9 viewers.
10.
10? Oh, yeah. Just when I said 9 viewers, they went up to 10. That's fine though. So I think that's all we can say about S1X. We can quickly mention...
And SM2, yeah.
SM2, yeah.
If you want to know more about SM2, they have their own website, Discord, YouTube channel. So yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, we can just Google it, So yeah, we're down to 8 people now. We're not doing well today. Anyway, that's fine.
We talked,
That's fine.
Stay here.
Anyway, we can quickly mention Hero 7, which I will probably stream later. Because I have free time and I'm home alone and it's ideal for this. Don't stop the stream. Oh, why, man? What else can we do, man? Someone says
talk about Heroes, I don't know.
Yeah, the final thing. It's the boss level.
The boss?
The boss level.
Le boss.
Le boss, what the fuck? Anyway, so Hero 7, if you guys don't know what Hero 7 is, you can watch one of my previous streams where I did a full walkthrough of the mod. It's like the biggest Call of Duty 4 single player custom campaign pack ever. But yeah, that comes with a cost. The quality of the maps is appropriate to the length of the mod itself. The guy did work on them as best as he could, because he couldn't just, you have like 20-30 single player levels to make. You can't make them all super quality wise, I mean, of course, already making a single player map on itself is an achievement, an accomplishment, and a really hard thing to do. I know it firsthand, trust me. So yeah, any mistakes are understandable, but yeah, you need to have specific expectations for it. Like, you need to expect specific level of quality for such a big mod. It's gonna look odd to people who are not familiar with this, but yeah, it's totally understandable both ways. We have to give respect where it's due, though. Okay, Hero 7 Remastered, yeah, that would be nice. So yeah, I think it was yesterday that Sam Fisher 3000, I messed it up again, he released the Hero 7 3.0 Moscow release. He adds like 2 Moscow levels, 1 Dream level, and 1 Remade level for his mod. So it's 4 levels in total. 2 of them are like the ending. Yeah, Moscow outskirt. There he is. He's on the chat. The Moscow outskirts map, and then the main Kremlin level itself. I'll see. We may stream it a little bit later tonight. Just maybe in a few hours. I don't know. After the stream, we will see. We will see. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tonight. I don't know. So what day is today? Sunday. Sunday ops, of course.
How did you forget?
How did you forget your own stream? That's weird. So yeah,
today is March.
Yeah. That's a bit sus. Sus. Yeah, it's an inside joke.
No.
Anyway, no, no, not again. No. It's an inside joke. Okay. So no, it's not your casual Among Us memes. No, it's an inside thing. Anyway,
it's a different.
It's a different sus. Anyway. So yeah, that's all about it. I mean, our Sam Fisher, I want to say, the developer of Hero 7 mod, released the mod, I think yesterday, the 3.0 with the Moscow maps. We will probably check it out later. We'll see if we can have some fun with it, like, have some fun time. And yeah, I don't know if I'll play the dream maps, however. We will see. I don't know. I have no idea what I'll do today. So yeah, there's that. How much time have we been streaming?
A lot.
It's 1 hour and 36 minutes. It's pretty good. It's pretty fine. Huge video, H7 Moscow gameplay. It's really good, and I bet Spi will laugh if he plays it. Well, yeah, the point is to have fun. That's all. So, Spi, as for the audition with Moscow, I also want to make a separate mod about Napoleon's return to the throne and the re-invasion of Russia. Wait, do you want to make a Call of Duty 4 mod that takes place like not in the modern times? That's what you're telling me? That sounds pretty
sus
hard. That's what I want. Like, it's not really doable. I mean, Call of Duty 4 is not the appropriate game to do that. That's what I want to say. Like in one sentence. But I don't know. I don't know what you're planning with. Do
Good
what
luck,
you have to do.
like I said.
Yeah, I don't really think I can do much about it. Anyway, so we have what's that? What are playbacks in my stats? What are playbacks? Like 523 playbacks. What is this? I have no idea. A lot of custom assets. Yeah, a lot of custom assets will be necessary for something like that. Exactly. Sus. So, Spi, we need Moscow mod funniest moments. We'll see. If we have appropriate funniest moments in this stream, we may do, I mean. Then
if we see the funny.
If you see the funny, you laugh.
And there's a lot of funny, you make a montage of it.
Yeah, indeed. It's funny how I made 3 parts. Yeah, it's like how I make 3 parts of the funniest moments, and they weren't really a fan favorite. Not many people watch them. That's crazy. Because the thumbnail is like really... it shows you that it's something worth watching, and not many people really watched it. But I'm glad that Rooftops 2 demo got like above 1,000 views. That's something good. Oh, P Viper! Welcome, our glorious guest. Wait, how can I... There we go. Now you have special powers, P Viper. Okay. So with that said, I don't think we have many things to talk about. By the way, Nrank, it was you who made custom conquest mod, right? For based on my conquest. Oh, yeah. That's cool. That's really cool because I I just today realized that, and I added you as a modder in our server, like the role itself, because I forgot about it.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
Yep. See how nice it is.
Yeah, it is.
Look at the excitement. There we go.
It is what it is.
So,
It is what it
Raccoon,
is.
Raccoon says to Dreamy Bokeh, who is Sam Fisher, the creator of Hero 7 mod. See, he says, by the way, when I see the middle part of the mission, the town looks similar to Speed's map Welltown. When you in red, were you inspired from that? No, he basically copied both of the outskirts map from Conquest and the Welltown map from Survival, because I openly give those maps to anyone who wants to use them. Conquest mode and Survival mode are open source mods, which I just give them to anyone. Like, anyone who uses Call of Duty 4 can use my assets to create their own thing as a base. And he was, of course, free to use them. There's no trouble with that. It's just, it was funny to see it, actually. It was really interesting. Of course, I have no problem with it. I give it willingly to anyone to do anything with it in Call of Duty 4, both of the maps. So yeah, it's funny to see how they're combined in this Moscow outskirts map. It's pretty interesting. Pretty cool, actually. We'll see about it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, is John William away? This guy, he was apologetic before, like sorry SP and stuff. I didn't.
Well,
I didn't
don't
even
see
understand what happened. Like, yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah, what can you do? That's all. So Dreamy Bokeh is the developer of Hero 7, also known as Sam Fisher 3000. And he says, I left one health and ammo crate in the game. I forgot, but it's an Easter egg to your Conquest map. That's cool. You could keep the health boxes wouldn't work, but you could keep the ammo boxes. Those would work. You could take the code for this. Indeed. Anyway, Call of Duty 2, Leon.
Yeah.
Far Cry 2, Leon. Modern Warfare 2, Leon. Rooftops 2, Leon.
Oh.
Ooh. So yeah, we really should have streamed the yesterday game. It would be so much fun.
Next time.
Yeah.
Get ready for the next round. Good job, team. Get ready for the next round. What's the mission failed part? Like,
mission failed. We'll get it next time.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time. Oh boy. Good job, team. Get ready for the next round.
Yes.
I remember we were trying to do impressions of characters. Was it like, who was? Oh, it was Brito Alex Brito.
Yeah,
it was with him. I mean, the schedule we slept and like stayed so long, it was like so messed up that
it was 4:30. You left.
Yeah, I slept immediately. Like, I didn't wait for it. But yeah.
Yeah, and then Alex wanted me to look like inside of, I think it was the church in AC-130, because I was no clipping and whatnot.
Oh.
And then he said, "All right, man." He just left.
Yeah, when I left, I a few minutes later I went back in the chat and to say goodbye, but it was too late.
Yeah, the thing is, I thought you left for good. So I was like,
yeah, I don't remember I remember I left, but I wanted to come back to say goodbye, but I forgot, and I don't really remember. It was too late and I didn't sleep. I mean, the time was
no, like I said, I was no clipping AC-130, and Alex told me to look inside the church in AC-130, and then he said, "All right, man," and he left, and I was like, might as well just leave as well.
Look at that. No, you can't look. I mean, the delay of the stream.
Okay.
There we go. Just something random I came across. That's all.
Oh, that.
Yeah, the thing you did before.
Yeah. That's a C4. That's
Yeah.
C4. Just.
What to do? So, where is Indian guy? I don't even know his name in YouTube. I think I saw it, but I don't remember.
But in any
What's his name?
case, should we wrap it up? Like.
Yeah, it's already almost 2 hours, just as I promised. We can start wrapping it up. So, let's see. First of all, let's see Nrank. Nrank, thank you for joining us. You were really silent.
Yeah, I was
Guess.
mainly silent at the Far Cry part.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking, of course. So
anyway, thank you for inviting me.
Wait, what do you say?
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, of course. It's always a pleasure to have people who willingly assist us. And yeah, of course. Now, thank you for joining us in Nrank. Glad to have you on our side. You don't have a channel to promote, right?
Well, I had a channel and I plan to revive it soon. So,
Okay, everyone press F to the chat to revive Nrank's channel. Okay.
Yeah, the channel will be soon revived, and I guess then when I upload something on the channel, it's gonna be the right time to promote it. So
okay, as you wish, mate. That's cool. Thank you again for joining us, and let's go to Snipi.
Hello.
Salute. Yeah, Snipi is an all-time, like, we've been talking about stuff about Call of Duty 4, and he supported my work a lot. I don't know why. He just stayed in the high-class fun. What's the name? The roles. He stayed in the high roles for a long time, and his prestige in the server is high. And he did do a lot of good work. He offers the voice acting. He offers any assist he can offer. He did good stuff to support us. So yeah, he's a valuable fan to us, to Rooftops too. I mean. So yeah, thank you for joining us, Snipi. We had fun talking. It was a good one. It's a noble, humble start for the show. I don't even know if it's gonna continue. I don't even know if it's gonna be successful in the future. We will see how it goes. It's just 2 hours for now. I don't think we're gonna go further than that. We'll see. So thanks for joining us. I don't know if you have something you want to promote. We can
Nope.
No, nothing. You just
I mean, I
you.
do have a channel, but I only post whenever I want to. So
Yeah, it's a private business or something like that.
yeah, of course.
I can't have been Rakon said. Okay, so with that said, we can start wrapping it up. It was a fun ride. 1 hour and 48 minutes of live stream. Not bad for a start, I guess. I hope this was a fun stream. I don't know if you guys liked it. I don't know if you guys want me to continue this. I mean, we had like top 20 people watching, 25 people watching maximum. It's fine. I mean, you know, we're still growing. Our channel is not really that popular, and we don't really need to be that popular. So anyway. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. I am Spee. Rooftops 2. Let's hope it will come in time. It will be a hit. Let's hope everyone will have fun with it without problems and stuff. Thanks everyone who watched the stream. Thanks everyone who comments. Thanks everyone who liked, who watched, who had a fun time. I hope you have a had time. Hope you had a very fun time watching us. And we'll probably stream Hero 7 in a couple hours. I'll see. You'll get notifications in the stream here in the YouTube, I mean, and then on Discord. And we'll see how it goes. So, thanks everyone for watching. Time to wrap this up. Official now. Snipi and Nrank, thank you for joining once again. Glad to have you on our side. And goodbye to everyone in the chat.
Goodbye,
Cheers,
everyone.
boys.
Bye bye.